All right, so we're ready for our Week 8 Pick'em video, and joining us here this week is the one and only UCF Jaguar!
Hey,
Thank you, brother!
What's up, man?
Thank you, brother, for showing up, man, and joining us here this week, man. Appreciate you having on. Yep. Man, fucking thank you, bro.
Yeah, man, excited to come on. This is a prediction video for you guys, but I'm going to let you guys know the future, so, let's get this.
All right. So, real quick, let me just say this. All our teams won for Week 7.
Yeah.
Jaguars, Cowboys,
baby,
and the Bears.
Yeah, y'all pulled off an upset. You did.
How about that, man? Now let's go over Week 7 real quick. I mean, we had probably the best game of the year on Thursday Night Football. Chiefs, Raiders. It comes down to the fucking last possession that happened over and over and over again.
How many penalties? 3, 4? Oh, my God.
And the Raiders pulled it off.
Wow, that was a great game. I was streaming for that. I was so happy.
I just remember so many times that game I was like, all right, this is the last play of the game. This is the last play of the game. This is the last play of the game. And then just kind of kept going a little bit. But
man,
what an ending to that game.
It was the craziest ending. We thought it was over so many times.
And then, let's see, the biggest upset of the week was probably the Bears.
Yeah.
Beating the Panthers. That was probably the biggest upset, right? I mean, 2
defensive
touchdowns.
I don't think anybody saw that.
And then, so we're about halfway through the season almost. And right now, let's see, the hottest teams in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
You got the Saints. You got the Chargers. Of course, the Eagles.
Yeah.
Got the Seahawks.
Yeah, they won 3 straight.
And I got to say, Eagles are the best team in the NFL. You guys agree?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, Carson Wentz probably right now the leading candidate for the MVP so far.
He's definitely MVP. After that performance he put on Monday night, man.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they got some players on their offense that are playing lights out. Zach Ertz is playing great. You have Nelson Aguilar finally trying to break that bust.
Nelson Aguilar. Holy shit.
I know.
Everybody, all the Eagles
fans hated him.
Exactly. They want him out of here. And he's probably a comeback player of the year candidate, right?
He's got to be. And you know what? Fletcher Cox coming back for that defense after being hurt for a few weeks.
Right.
Oh, man. He's making that defense look a lot better now.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's real quick give a shout-out to our top 5 Week 7 performers in our Pick'em League on ESPN. We got our number 1 player, CP Metro, with 14 games correct. And we got, who's this?
Number 2 is LXAZ49er. 1, he had 13 games, right?
X Nobles, who's always in our chats.
Yep.
Shout out to X Nobles with 13 games.
And we got Refin Seattle, 1 with 13. That's it, right? I fucked it up.
He got 13 games. Yep. And then, of course, Allen, who's Bears Nation, he got 13 games as well. Now, our top overall performers this far through 7 weeks, we got B-Boy the best of the best with 72 points.
Tim Tebow with 70.
Diego 70 points.
Then we have Ethan Oliveira, 1 with 69.
And then our 5th one, you got to say this because I can't pronounce this. I can't.
Brazilian Neymar, 11181 with 68.
Sorry, man, I can't pronounce that.
He doesn't know soccer.
So shout out to you guys and thanks for playing our pick'em. We're gonna catch up to you guys. We're gonna catch up because you know what? Week 7, I did pretty damn good.
Yeah,
I went 12-3.
I went 9-6.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Assholes.
Let's see. And UCF Jaguar. Now, your Jaguars, they're on a bye week and about halfway through the season. Give us your thoughts on your team so far for the year.
Oh, man, it's crazy right now. I mean, we're tied for first place in the division. Leading up to this season, Jaguar fans did not see this coming just because every year we add a bunch of talent in free agency. We add a bunch of stuff in the draft. And then nothing comes out of it. We usually just suck. But right now, we are looking really, really good. I mean, we're 4-3. All our wins have just been commanding wins. We have a great defense. I mean, this is looking like one of the, if not the best defense, a top 3 defense in the NFL.
Definitely.
This defensive line coming off a 10-sack performance. A lot of that was because of our secondary being able to get a bunch of coverage sacks. Offense with Leonard Fournette's been very good. Blake Bortles had a couple good games, but it's just all about consistency, and we got to start stacking victories now. We're 4-3, but we haven't had any back-to-back wins, so something we got to improve on.
That's true, yeah.
How confident are you coming out of the bye week, going for the rest of the season?
Coming out of the bye week, we have a relatively easy schedule coming up, and we have teams like the Bengals, the 49ers, the Browns, the Chargers. I mean, we have the easiest schedule remaining in the NFL right now. So as long as the Jaguars do what they're supposed to do, then should be a pretty favorable end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, that secondary you guys got, Dude, it's the best. I mean,
that defense.
Yeah.
Oh man, that defense. 10 sacks this past game. Yeah. And UCF was telling us they're the only team that's had 2 games in a season with 10 sacks, right? Since when?
Yeah, since the 1984 Bears.
Fuck.
The Bears.
Fuck the Bears. But anyways, that's phenomenal, dude. 10 sacks. Mm-hmm. That's not easy to fucking do.
Yeah, so congratulations to your
Jaguars,
man.
It's so much fun.
Fucking great defense, man.
Turn that shit around, man. Doing pretty damn good.
Our boy Calais Campbell already has 10 sacks on the season. Already broke his own career record in single-season sacks. 7 games through the season. So
he's looking pretty damn good.
And how about
he's looking like even the player of the year right now, but let's continue this.
Yeah, definitely.
What about Leonard Fournette, man? I mean, this dude is probably the best running back right now in the NFL.
Beasting it.
He's gonna. Wow, this dude's fucking amazing. I'm glad you guys drafted that guy.
He's exciting. I mean, I watched him a lot in college, loved him in college. You know, I'm an SEC fan, saw him a lot there. But seeing him go out on the NFL out there, a lot of people says he didn't have any, can't move, can't really cut very well. He can't, catch very well either. But he's going out there and proving everybody wrong. He looks like such a complete back. He is 230 pounds, but yet he has the 2 fastest speeds in the NFL. That's beating guys like Deshaun Jackson, 180 pounds. Guys like Tyreek Hill, 170 pounds. Yeah. This dude's like 40, 50 pounds heavier than these guys, and he's going out there and like breaking speeds and stuff like that. So it's nuts.
And what about Blake Bortles, man? Is it as bad as you thought it was going to be this year, or you think he's doing all right?
Blake Bortles, I thought he was actually going to be worse than he was. Now, it's not like he's been great or spectacular, but one thing about him was his turnovers going into the season. He used to have a lot of interceptions, but he hasn't thrown a pick 6 this year. He's been taking good care of the ball. He's been playing a lot in that game manager role, and just, it's been a lot better, and it's been resulting with a lot more wins on a record book.
That was one of his biggest things, is pick 6s. He had some of the most pick 6s in a season out of any quarterback that I remember last year, right? And that was just ridiculous, man. And that helps out the defense just as much as anything. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, Jacksonville Jaguars, a great up-and-coming team, and, they have a bright future ahead of them. And anybody listening to this right now, especially if you're a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, do us a favor, do yourself a favor. Go head over to our boy UCF Jaguar and go subscribe to him. The link to his channel.
Subscribe to me.
Exactly. Go. Do it.
What are you doing?
Do it right now. Go in the link in the description right now. You're gonna find yourself a link. Go over there. It's gonna take you to his channel. So hit that little red button, subscribe. Do it right now. He's one of our favorite YouTubers in the world. So do it.
Yeah.
Do it. All right. So finally, let's get in to week 8. All right. I'm ready to make these picks, baby, because I gotta come for B-boy, the best of the best. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh, shit! He's giving this to Leonidas.
He's ready.
Okay.
All
right. So, Thursday Night Football, we got the Miami Dolphins at Baltimore Ravens. Let's start with UCF. Who you got? Thursday Night Football.
This game, both these teams are kind of underperforming, really, as we thought. No one really saw this coming. Miami, they were able to kind of pull some tricks out of their ass the last couple of weeks and get some wins. Baltimore, they started off pretty hot at 2-0, but they are just playing bad. Joe Flacco just seems to have no control of the offense. This thing's just spiraling downhill, and I got to take Miami this game.
It's scary.
Miami. Okay, so here's the thing. You just mentioned their offense. They're 31st in offense. They are terrible.
That's scary.
And
scary as in it's so sad.
And you know what? Matt Moore, he's gonna be the starting quarterback because Jay fucking Cutler.
Some fractured ribs, right?
Fractured ribs. So you know what? I'm looking at the stats right here. Miami Dolphins, they have a 10th overall defense. They
not bad.
And now they can get better at running the ball. They got Jay Ajayi. Just feed Jay Ajayi.
Please.
And you know what, as long as Matt Moore doesn't turn over the ball like Jay Cutler can, he's got some wide receivers out there. And I'm looking at the Ravens. Horrible offense, horrible defense. They don't got shit going on for themselves. At least the Dolphins got a defense. They can get a running game going. Give me the Dolphins.
Oh, hands down. There's nothing else to say. Dolphins going to win this game.
Unanimous.
I'm not sure if Brandon Williams is going to play this game, but that nose tackle, if he doesn't play, then it could get ugly for Jay Ajayi in that run game for Miami. And just be able to take care of him.
But here's the thing also. It's Thursday night, so it could be the game of the fucking year, too.
Oh, I hope so.
Thursday nights have been crazy.
Hey, I'm streaming for that, and I'm hoping another two of the best games of the year, Rams, 49ers, and then Chiefs, Raiders, been Thursday night. I can't wait.
All right, moving on to our London game.
We got another one?
Vikings and Browns.
Shit.
Another London game. That's like, what, 4 on the year so far?
I think they're doing 4 this year, yeah.
Is there anything really to say here? UCF, what you got?
The only thing I have to say about this game is, of all teams be playing, why do we have to watch the Cleveland Browns? There's so many good matchups this week. We have to watch such a team up here and a team down here.
It's just
going with the Vikings. Let's be real.
Yeah.
They got the defense.
They
got a running game.
Who's the quarterback? Cody Kessler? Is it Deshaun Kaiser? Is it Kevin?
Yeah,
it's Kevin Hogan, or whatever his name is.
Prior to recording this, we were all talking about Deshaun Kaiser, how he's really immature. He was caught at a bar at 1:30 in the morning, the day of the game.
Yeah.
This dude, they're just a mess over there.
Yeah.
Man, give me the fucking Vikings. Those purple people fuckers.
You like them? I thought you liked that team.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
I'm good with Vikings.
Okay.
All right, moving on to Falcons at Jets.
Oh, man.
Falcons are heading over to MetLife Stadium.
Yep.
Falcons are 3-3. They start off 3-0, right? And they fucking dropped 3 in a row.
3 straight games.
They are one of the coldest teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
Jets, they're 3-4, and there was a couple games where they probably should have won.
Yeah, the Patriots,
Yeah.
the Dolphins, they were up by 14. So, man, this is a tough one.
What do you think, UCF? What do you think?
And when you look at this matchup right now, Matt Ryan is 0-3 against the AFC East this year. And when you compare Matt Ryan and Josh McCown this year, their playing levels, Josh McCown is looking like the better guy so far. I'd never thought that Atlanta would have this kind of impact I've never seen a team lose an offense coordinator and just their offense is just so abysmal. But I really think that. Yeah, I think the Jets are a lot better than, a lot of people think. I'm higher than them than most. And I'm going to have to go with the Jets this game.
Josh, you okay? Breathe.
Oh, God.
It's okay.
Said it. You heard it here first.
Oh, shit. Sean, what do you think?
I got the Jets, too.
Oh, God. What?
I thought I was going to be the only one. See, that's why I like UCF. He's a smart guy. And, I can't argue with him, man. The Jets... they could have won 2 of these other games, so they could be 5-2 right now. They're 3-4. Why would I pick against them? This Falcons can't close a game. They are playing at pretty much at the same. They're matching the same play level of their competition. So how do I think that they're going to outbeat them?
So
outperform them
on paper, literally.
Yeah,
the Falcons are absolutely better than them in every single category.
Yes.
The Jets. There's nothing that they're top 10 in anything. And the Falcons, they have their offense, 7th overall offense. They have a 14th defense. They do everything pretty well.
Yes.
But
they literally only play to the level of their competition.
They're going to, I wrote it right here, Falcons should fucking win. I know they're fucking, they're winless against the AFC West, I'm sorry. But East. Fuckers.
Get your shit together.
They're going to get their first win here in the AFC East. AFC East! Damn it! They're going to get their first win here.
All right.
No way Falcons lose this game.
I can't wait.
I just feel like with the Falcons, they're going to get hot at some point in the year because they do have the talent, but right now they are not playing well, and I just think that the Jets are.
I've lost faith. I was on the Falcons bandwagon. I picked them to beat the Patriots.
They're not going to lose 4 straight, guys.
They fucked me up there.
They're not going to lose 4 straight. They're too good to lose 4 straight.
Oh, we said that them losing 3 straight, and they lost 3 straight.
Yeah. Okay, so and also out there, guys, if you guys want to follow a great Jets YouTuber, go check out our boy Jet Central, man.
Yes.
Shout out to him.
He loves our pick.
He's having an up and down season right now.
Yeah, he is.
But all right, so moving on. Going on to the Panthers at Bucs, we have a NFC South divisional game right here. This was a tough one to call.
This was a tough one.
So, UCF, what are you thinking here?
This one's tough. I don't
really
know who the hell the Panthers are right now, man. They go out and look great one week, and then last week they lose to a team that their quarterback only attempts 4 throws in the Chicago Bears. Shout out to you guys. But with this game right now, the Buccaneers, they're kind of playing up and down, but the Buccaneers are at home. I think this game's a big push, but I'm going to have to take the Buccaneers due to their home field advantage.
Wow, okay.
All right, well, here's the thing. Panthers are 4-3. Bucs are 2-4. They've lost 2 in a row, the Panthers, and the Bucs, they've lost 3. You want to talk about a cold team? There's a cold team right there for you. And the Bucs, they have a second overall. They have a great offense, second overall. But you know what? Their defense is just absolutely atrocious.
God, they're trash.
I mean, and like here's a stat right here. On third downs, the Bucs give up 73% completion rate to quarterbacks. On third downs. I mean, Cam Newton's going to eat that shit up all day long. Yeah. And you know what?
Not last week's Cam Newton.
No, not last. I mean, he was playing, pretty damn good.
Yeah, but I guess. I don't know.
But the Panthers, this is a team, like UCF was saying, this is a team that's like, topsy-turvy, you never know what you're going to get. Well, here's one thing I know for sure. The Panthers are absolutely different on the road. They are probably the hottest team on the road. They're just completely different.
Yeah.
They are 3-1 on the fucking road.
Why? You know what? I don't understand why. Is it they don't feel like there's no pressure?
It's the same thing with the Steelers. Same thing with the Steelers.
Yeah.
Steelers are better.
What about with the Jaguars?
Jaguars. There you go.
Yeah.
You know what? That's actually a reoccurring thing for all across the NFL.
Right now,
road teams are better.
I don't know what's going on.
And you know what? The Bucs. I'm looking at the stats here. 19th offense for the Panthers, going up against that shitty fucking defense. And then their offense is pretty damn good. But the Panthers, they have a 3rd overall defense. They're 4th against the pass and they're 4th against the rush. So give me the Panthers on a road, a team that knows how to play on the road. And they have a solid defense, and they got an offense that can carve the Bucs up, who are one of the coldest teams in the NFL. I'm going Panthers right here on the road.
When I was looking at this game, I pretty much looked at the same thing. I looked at that Panthers defense played really well this past week. If you win they only gave up 3 fucking points to your offense, right? So I look at it like that. Panthers, their defense is going to take care of business. They're going to at least slow down the Bucs enough for the Panthers to put up enough points.
Here's the thing going into this week. Mike Shula, the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers, he says he's going to absolutely simplify the fucking. Did I say that right? Simplify the.
Simplify? Yeah.
Simplify?
Simplify.
Yeah. Okay. The offense for the Carolina Panthers, and especially for Christian McCaffrey and some of these rookie wide receivers and shit like that.
They need to.
So I think it's going to get even better on the offensive side for Panthers. So I think Panthers are going to win this game.
All right, I got the Panthers too.
All right.
I got the Bucs, so.
Going on to this next game, we got 49ers and Eagles. I got Eagles.
Is there anything to talk about? Eagles.
I got Eagles. UCF.
Well, you know what? I know a lot of 49ers fans hate you guys from your, season prediction.
Yeah, they
do.
They
haven't said
pick
shit
them to
to
lose
us,
every week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but, last week I went out on a limb and said these guys are going to upset the Cowboys. And then I got absolutely demolished with that one. So give me the Eagles. Screw you 49ers. I'm not picking you guys again.
What? You said they were going to beat my Cowboys?
Yes, I did. I did say that.
Why the fuck did we bring him on here? The fuck?
Because he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I guess.
I mean, the Eagles are the best team in the NFL.
You know what? You know what's funny is I did say that Cowboys 49ers game was going to be a close one, and it turned out not to be. So I can't really give you too much shit. Because the 49ers were keeping it close among everybody. They really were. They had the most losses by 1 score or less. 3 points, 2 points, 6 points in overtime against Cardinals. They were keeping it close. And you know what? My Cowboys need that confidence. But anyways, against the Eagles, the best team in the league, I don't think they can pull an upset here. So
all right, so we all got Eagles.
Chance.
No.
My definite lock of the week.
Lock it up.
Lock it up and lock it out. Yep. Whatever that means. All right, going on to our next game. We got the Chicago Bears.
Oh,
shit. Bears.
Okay.
They're going on the road. They're going to the Superdome. They're playing the New Orleans Saints. We just mentioned them, one of the hottest teams in the NFL.
Uh-oh.
Now, here's the thing about the Bears, man. They got a 7th overall defense. They play fucking damn good on defense. Don't sleep on this deep.
No, their defense is legit. I give them props now.
But, dude, their offense, they're horrible.
Yeah.
The 30th ranked offense in the fucking league. We can run the ball pretty well. So what kills us is the passing game.
4 completions this past week. I just want to throw that out there.
Saints, they got 23rd overall defense, which I think they're better than that. I feel like they play better than that. But they have a 10th. They have a 14th overall offense. And so real quick before I let you guys go at it, I got the Saints winning this fucking game. God damn it!
When's the last time you picked your Bears to win?
The only way the Bears can win this game is by getting more turnovers.
Yeah.
But even if they get 2 defensive turnovers like they did against the Panthers, Saints are going to put up points. What do you think, UCF?
Yeah, I mean, the New Orleans Saints are an exciting team right now because every year, you see them put up 30, 40 points a game, but you also see the other team put up about 30 or 40 points per game. But their defense is actually getting their shit together, and it's, kind of exciting to see, like, where this New Orleans team can go in this really, really competitive NFC South division.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the Saints because it's at home. If it was at Chicago, it'd be a little bit different because Chicago plays really, really well at home. But
one of the few teams that do play well at home.
Saints this one.
Saints?
Yeah, that's a big difference. Like, the Saints went into Lambeau, and they, for the first 3 quarters, they looked a little nervous. I got scared because we both picked the Saints finally, and they almost shit the bed. But that's because Drew Brees he's used to playing inside. He's used to playing in the dome, right? He's back at home. He's going to do good. Even if he does turn over the ball, because he's had a couple turnovers last few games. He's a veteran. He's not like Cam Newton's going to hold his head down low and cry like a little bitch. He knows how to overcome those adversities. He's going to take care of business.
Yeah, so we're all unanimous on that. Saints.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, going on to this game. This is a tough one, man.
Which one?
I spent a lot of time on this one. Chargers at Patriots. I mean,
who thought this would be a tough one?
Sean, who do you got?
You know what? I'm pulling out the upset card, and I'm going Chargers. They're one of the hottest teams right now. Their defense is actually playing a lot better. We were high on their defense at the beginning of the year, and then they started shitting the bed. Now they're playing to that potential. Joey Bosa, Ingram, they're playing amazing right now. Right, amazing.
And I got a road win for the Chargers.
I got a road win for the Chargers.
UCF?
Patriots, at this point, it's going to be really, really hard to pick against them because, their offense is starting to get in sync. Of course, their defense is still kind of questionable, but they're playing the Chargers. I'm still not really sold on the Chargers. But I'm gonna have to take the Patriots this one.
Okay.
All right, so Chargers, Patriots, 3-4 Chargers, 5-2 Patriots. I'm looking at the Chargers right here, and I'm thinking this is how they're gonna be able to defeat the Patriots is through the air, because the Patriots can't stop a nosebleed.
No.
In the passing game. And the Chargers, they can just get Melvin Gordon going. They can destroy them there, too.
Yeah.
The Patriots can't stop shit.
Their defense is trash.
But you know what, though? So, I got to agree with UCF Jaguar, man. I got to go with the New England Patriots here at home. Now, what I don't agree with is that the line is they are favored 7.5 points. I would not pick the Patriots with the spread. But, but I'm going Patriots. I agree with UCF.
Yeah, the Chargers, if they want any chance, they got to get up early on these guys and try to play some good defense. I mean, that's the way they're going to have to do it.
We'll see.
Get Melvin Gordon going.
This isn't going to be an upset. You know what? I'm kind of buying back into the Chargers.
All right. Going on to our next game, we got the Raiders.
Ah, shit.
They're on the road. They're going to the Bills. Yeah. Hey, the Bills, they're fucking 4-2. Raiders are 3-4. They're coming off a hot win on Thursday Night Football against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Shit, man. What do you think, UCF? We got in this game.
One, man.
This one was really tough.
It really was, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of those, 50-50 games. I mean, Buffalo, they've been playing pretty good all year. You have Oakland, who's been playing, good as of late, or at least the last game. I think they've won. That was their first win in a while. But it was an impressive win over the Chiefs, and they were reeling. They had to come out with a win, and they got a really, really gritty win. Now, I think after this game, the Oakland Raiders will travel to Buffalo and even themselves up at 500. I think the Raiders can take this game and just even up the AFC playing field.
Sean?
I'm agreeing with him, man. Raiders are going to go on the road. I feel like they're kind of getting there. Derek Carr looked like he was back.
Yeah.
He destroyed on Thursday night. And you know what? I think he's back. And Marshawn Lynch is going to be out, which that was fine because when Marshawn Lynch went out, Rashard and this DeAndre Washington did a lot better in substitution for him. So I got Raiders.
So here's the thing that needs to happen. All right, so the Bills, they have a 25th ranked offense. All right, so they're 13th against their best thing they do is run the ball.
Yeah.
They're 13th in rushing. They're 29th at passing. They're pretty shitty there,
Yeah.
And they're also good against the rush, right? But the Raiders are not going to run the ball.
No.
They're not going to be running the ball. They're going to be throwing the ball. And against the pass, they're 26 against it. So that's what the Raiders are going to do. Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree, Jared Cook. These are guys they're going to have to beat the Bills in the air, and that's where they can get it done.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the ball, the Raiders defense, make Tyrod Taylor beat you. Put up, and that's something the offense is going to need to do. Put up points, make Tyrod Taylor have to come out and beat you.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be able to do it. So I'm going the Oakland Raiders here on a road win. And just like UCF said, they're going 500, baby.
Yeah, they are.
Just win, baby, win, right?
Isn't that
what they say?
Oh, yeah,
Al Davis said it best.
Yep.
Exactly. Going on to our next game. Easy one for me to call. We got the Indianapolis Colts, who are 2-5, going on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 2-4. Someone's got to get a win here.
Someone? Who?
I'm going Bengals, man. Give me the Bengals.
Bengals?
Yes.
Bengals?
Bengals are going to win. UCF, what do you think?
Well, last week I watched the whole Indianapolis Colts game. They lost 27-0, and they suck. They are not good.
Yes, they are.
Their offensive line is bad. Their quarterback play is like okay. Of course, he was getting pressured a lot of the game, but they just lost their first-round pick, Malik Hooker, with a torn ACL. Things are just really going downhill for Indianapolis right now, and I think Cincinnati is just the better team, especially defensively.
Exactly right. Nailed it right on the head.
Yeah, I was gonna say the defense. I think alone, that's one bright spot on the Bengals defense all season. Has been their defense. So against that, the Colts just gave up 10 sacks. Against a great defense, I think the Bengals can at least get some pressures like that too. Not 10 sacks, but they're gonna get pressure on them. Jacoby Brissett, he's gonna throw some picks.
Yep, and I got AJ Green in a lot of leagues, so please throw him the ball. So
God, with Malik Hooker going out,
now that the Colts can stop that, so this is gonna get ugly for the Colts again. So sorry, Naptown, you're going down. All right, we're all unanimous, Bengals. Going on to our next game, we got the Houston Texans. Rivalry for the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
They're going on the road.
Second favorite team.
Against the Seahawks. UCF, you know your AFC South like a motherfucker. What do you think the Texans do here?
Well, you see, when I look at Seattle, Seattle is under Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is 11-0 at home against AFC teams. And this matchup, I think, really favors Seattle just because with Seattle right now, I don't think they're really that good of a team, to be honest with you. They're a team that's pretty bad on the O-line. They're a team that's really led by Russell Wilson being able to make a lot of plays happen. Their defense is still good, not from the Super Bowl team 3-4 years ago, but they're still a good team. But when you look at the Texans in the trenches, their offensive line is not good. Their defensive line has suffered with the losses of Whitney Merciless and J.J. Watt. And, I think this is a game that I don't think that what's-his-face Watson is going to be able to overcome Seattle's defense playing in Seattle and all that kind of stuff. So I got to take Seattle to win this one.
Everything he said, I just agree with. There's no way that a rookie, Deshaun Watson, who respect to him. Yeah. He's doing great. He's a rookie of the year so far in my eyes. Definitely. He's not going to Seattle and getting a win. It's just not going to happen. Not against his defense. Not against Russell Wilson. Yeah. So give me the Seahawks.
I was actually on the fence about this one. I was on the Texans for a little bit because even though they won last week or a couple weeks ago when they weren't on a bye, they lost the week before to the Chiefs. Well, they were pretty much putting up points though, 30-something points almost. So many weeks in a row. They put up 50-something against the Titans. He's been playing phenomenal, right? Deshaun Watson. And they are getting some help back on the offense line. Dwayne Brown, I think, is coming back for the Houston Texans this week. But he's still a rookie. And against Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, all those guys, on the road, and 12th man plays a huge factor.
Right.
And this is a 4 o'clock game over there too, so it's going to be dark out. It's going to be loud. It's just what a scary atmosphere for Watson,
Exactly. That plays a huge factor.
Exactly.
I switched and I went to Seattle. Oh God.
But you know what? Now
don't
here's
what.
It could be. Here's what. Now I'm gonna show a little respect here to the Texans, who are 3-3. Seahawks are 4-2. So they're just one game better. What do the Texans need to do to win this game? Well, they have a fucking pretty damn good defense. They have 11th overall defense. They have a good D-line still. And you put pressure on Russell Wilson, and you get to him, make him make some mistakes, get him off, make him stay off the fucking field as much as possible. By on the offensive side, Texans run the ball very well. They're third in rushing.
Yes.
So run the ball, keep converting on third downs, keep Russell Wilson off the fucking field, and that's what you're going to have to do if you're the Texans, if you're going to have any chance to win this game. But like I said, like you guys said, I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, rookies.
Tough.
In Seattle?
Like UCF said, it's a tough place to play.
Yeah.
All right, going on to NFC East divisional game right here. We got 2 3-3 teams. We got the Cowboys going on the road, playing against the Washington Redskins. Now, before we get to this biased motherfucker over here, not really though. UCF Jaguar. Who do you got winning this Cowboys Redskins game?
This one's a tough game to predict. I mean, both these teams, I think both the teams are looking pretty well. I mean, even though we saw Washington lose to the Eagles, I still thought they looked like a good team. I mean, Eagles are just crazy good this year. But, I mean, when I look at this, I got to pick Dallas to win. That's just what my gut says.
I like him. He's a keeper, Josh.
Sean, who do you have winning this game?
You know, I was looking at it. It's going to be a close one. The NFC East games are always close. Well, not the last game. But with Cowboys Redskins, that is a tough rivalry. I got the Cowboys. I know, but the Cowboys offense is what's really impressing me. And us getting Sean Lee back after that bye week really is helping our defense. And Hitchens and Sean Lee, with both of those guys last year, we had one of the best run defenses. I know this year we're 21st. Hitchens was out for the first half, like 4 or 5 games. Sean Lee went down. Now we got them both back. We're going to be a lot better on defense, running ball, run stopping, passing. We still got rookies, but at least stopping the run. And DeMarcus Lawrence has 9.5 sacks this year. Mm-hmm. David Irving got another couple sacks. We're getting pressure this past game, and I think we can do it again.
Yeah. I mean, looking at these guys' stats, pretty fucking fairly similar. I mean, yeah. You guys have a 6th overall offense. They have an 8th. They have a better defense than you guys thus far, but you guys have had key injuries and everything like that. They're 9th against the run, but sorry to no disrespect to any other teams they played. They haven't played Zeke.
Zeke looks back. He played with the fire in his ass this past week.
He's playing at least one more week.
One more, just at least one.
Yeah, so I'm going Dallas Cowboys on the road here, and they're going to go 4-3, and the Eagles are going to go 3. I mean, the Redskins are going to go 3-4.
Yes.
All right.
I like both of y'all.
Fuck you. All right, moving on to our Sunday night football game. Ooh. We got the Steelers on the road against those Lions, who desperately need a win.
The
Steelers, they are 5-2. Yep. Lions are 3-3. Now here's the thing: Steelers, like we were talking about the Panthers, they're 3-1 on the road. Yep. They love playing on the road. Lions, they're 1-2 on the road at home.
Yeah, they're not playing that great at home.
UCF, what you got in this Sunday night football game?
This one's a really, really good matchup. I'm looking at the schedule. There's a lot of good matchups this week. Pittsburgh, Detroit, AFC, NFC. You always love seeing those matchups because you only see them once every 4 years. But when I look at this game, I have to take the Pittsburgh Steelers just because I think they're the better team. But at the same time, I'm going back and forth because, Detroit is kind of reeling right now. They start off pretty hot, not doing as well last couple of weeks. But I think that Pittsburgh is able to edge this win out. I think it's going to be a close game, a gritty game. But, you look at some of the weapons that the Steelers have, Antonio Brown, you got Le'Veon Bell, Martavis Bryant, whether he wants to be there or not. I just think that I think that Pittsburgh will be able to pull out a away victory here.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to have to agree because the Steelers, they have 11th offense. They're 60th in rushing. They should be top 5 in rushing. Yeah. They should be.
Well, they didn't run the ball that much in the first couple of weeks.
They've mostly been using Le'Veon Bell in the passing game.
Yeah.
So, and their defense, this is their strong suit right here. Everyone's been talking about their offense, preseason, including us. Their defense is 2nd overall. Oh, they have a stellar defense. Where they're best at, as of right now, they're number 1 against the pass. Right? Ooh. It's Steelers and Jaguars. Steelers are right now on paper by an inch, but the Detroit Lions, you saw with Matthew Stafford, he's been struggling a little bit lately, right?
Yes, they're not having a good balance to their game.
They don't run the ball, so they're going to be airing that. They're going to be airing it out.
They're going to have to keep up with the Steelers, I think. And
that's just going to be a disaster for them. Yeah. I think we're going to see a fucking potentially blowout win here for the Steelers.
Can we have one good Sunday night game, please?
That's what I'm wanting. God. You can have the damn good games.
I do. I like it. I can't complain.
But games are actually getting pretty damn good. It started off a snooze fest, but these last 3 weeks, they've been great Thursday night games. But
hands down, dude.
True.
It's been great. But yeah, I got the Steelers. Both what y'all said, it's hands down. The defense is what kind of solidifies this pick for me.
Okay. So we all got Steelers on?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the last game of the week. We only got 13 games this week.
13?
A lot of teams on bye. We got Cardinals, Packers. You got UCF's Jags over there. And we got Rams. We got Giants and Titans, man. A lot of teams on bye. So 13 games only. We got Broncos at Chiefs for Monday Night Football. We get a divisional game here.
I like
AFC West.
I like them.
UCF Jaguar. Broncos are 3-3. The Chiefs, they're 5-2. And they're 7.5 favorites. Who you got here on Monday Night Football?
I think this one's pretty easy for me. I mean, Kansas City and Denver, they both lost 2 in a row, but Denver's looked a lot shittier in those 2 losses. I mean, Kansas City, they played a couple teams really, really tight. They didn't play bad or anything. They just got, beaten at the end. At the end of the game, the other team had more points than them, so they lost. But this game, I got to go with Kansas City. I mean, Denver's just doesn't look good right now. Their quarterback play sucks. Kansas. It's been bad, but Kansas City at home, they've lost 2 in a row. They got to get another win. They're a good team. They're one of the best in the AFC, so I got to go Kansas City.
Yeah.
Go Kansas City Chiefs. Sean?
I got Chiefs too. Like he said, the Chiefs actually did pretty good on Thursday night. Their defense kind of didn't play that great, right? And they let the Raiders kind of get back into the game. But the Chiefs, Alex Smith still has not thrown a pick. He's playing phenomenal. I got the Chiefs and the Broncos defense. Where have they been? I don't understand where they went, because after they dominated my Cowboys, they've been MIA, and I got to go Chiefs here.
Well, let me tell you something, man. They still have the number 1 ranked defense in the league.
Are you serious?
Yep, they're second against the run. They're 6th against the pass. And on their offense, they're mediocre as shit.
Denver's offense has been terrible. They've been playing awful. Their defense isn't doing bad.
They're so mediocre.
Maybe it's their offense putting their defense in bad situations. Because just what the Chargers did last week to the Broncos defense was shocking to me.
And the Chiefs.
Look at the amount of points Denver's been scoring. They haven't been scoring anything. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I mean, and on the Chiefs side, their defense, they're pretty bad.
Yeah,
they're 29th ranked defense. They're 25th against the run and 28th against the pass. But does that, like UCF said, they're fucking the offense of the Denver Broncos has been shit. God. So does it really matter?
It doesn't matter.
You're gonna have Trevor Siemian or so try to beat you.
Oh, maybe they put Brock Osweiler.
Get the fuck out
of
here.
Go check the tape.
So basically, it comes down to Alex Smith right now, who is an MVP candidate. I think he's number 2 right now in passer rating amongst quarterbacks behind Tom Brady. Yeah. And it's him against that defense.
Yeah.
And give me Alex Smith. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Give me Kareem Hunt. They're going to get it done.
They will.
So unanimous. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to beat the Broncos for and they're going to go on to 6-2.
They need this win. They lost 2 straight. They need this win.
Yep.
Get back on track.
Well, they'll go. That does it. That's it. That's week 8. That's our picks.
I'm hoping the NFL stays on consistent.
Yes, exactly. But you know what, man? I mean, shit. I think we're in for a great week here. We got a lot of teams on buys.
Yeah.
But UCF Jaguar, man, we really appreciate you coming on here, man.
Seriously, yeah.
Y'all, boy, one of our favorite YouTubers out there. And again, guys, if you're not subscribed to this motherfucker,
what are you doing right now?
Get your ass over to UCF Jaguar and go subscribe to him. UCF, you got anything you want to say before we head out?
Before we head out, I just want to say thanks for having me on. Go Jaguars, and I will see maybe one of your teams in the Super Bowl.
How great would that be if we got the Chicago Bears versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Super Bowl? It's a crazy year. Anything can happen.
But not that.
It could happen.
I just want a home playoff game. Jaguars haven't held a home playoff game since 1999.
I think you guys can make the playoffs.
Hey, y'all just win the division. Y'all have at least one home game.
Yep.
On the playoffs.
I know.
So be sure to ride this ride with UCF Jaguar. Go subscribe him up and go follow him up on Twitter as well. You see his little Twitter over there. It's at UCF_Jaguar, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Week 8. It's in the books. I can't wait. Woo! We'll see what happens, and we'll see you guys next week for Week 9.
Later,
guys.